Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the Forex market trading routine session. My name is Alexander Nikitin. I'm a professional trader and a developer of pattern search software. And in today's video I will walk you through step by step the identification, execution and trend management steps of trading. So let us start then. It all starts from swing identification and we are to draw some lines. If you are new to this kind of swing identification, go ahead to my YouTube channel and find the video that is named the secret to swing identification. I will drop the link in description, maybe, if I don't forget it. Okay, here are my videos. The secret to swing identification. Somewhere in my videos. The secret to swing identification. Okay, let's continue. Euro dollar, nothing here. Euro yen, we have a cipher pattern running right now. It was already completed and it goes towards the targets. Let me set the Fibonacci's. The 382 is the first target, so it is almost there. In my Metatrader it looks this way. Euro yen, this is the trade, and it was found and drawn with pattern search software like this: X to A to B to C, and we have this wonderful pattern. If we stretch the fibs are 3, 2 and 618 are target 1 and target 2 correspondingly. If price goes lower, exceeding this extreme, then the fibs are restretched and the targets are adjusted. This is also done automatically by a pattern trader system, so no need to sit all day long in front of my computer. Okay, let's go next. Euro Aussie. Let's see if we have some new swings. Yes, we have a downswing like this. But no patterns. Euro New Zealand, we are waiting for this larger pattern to complete. Let's see if we have some other swings. Yes, we have a downswing, but no other pattern. Euro New Zealand, let me see if I have this pattern. Euro New Zealand, yes, I have it drawn on 1 hour. It looks this way. Going next, Euro Canadian. Euro Canadian, the swing continues lower. Pound dollar, I had this trade today and it was a loser. Price didn't reverse at this 127 and it hit my stop loss, so I had the loss. So waiting for the next opportunity. Pound yen, finally we broke the lower low of this, and now we are looking at this next range for the swings. Pound Aussie, it was a wonderful winner, taking 2 targets, so I am to delete this and look for some other opportunities as well. Delete this as we move lower here. We can potentially have this pattern. No, nothing. This exceeds the A point. Okay, no other patterns for now. Pound New Zealand, we had it this way, sorry, and then we have a swing to the downside, so this large bright pattern is active. If price goes lower to this 886 level, it will be triggered, long position will be triggered. In my Metatrader it looks this way. Pound New Zealand, yes, Pound New Zealand, and it was drawn this way, C to X, and now we have price to enter, and here's the Fibonacci. 382 and 618 are the targets, initial targets. Pound Canadian, let us see what happens there. We have a violation to the downside, but no pattern. Pound CHF, another movement to the downside, no pattern. Aussie dollar just triggered that pattern and it moves higher. Hopefully will hit the targets. It may hit the targets. From here to here, 382 and 618 are the target levels, and it seems to me it already did hit the targets. Let me go to my Metatrader platform, and nope, not yet. Nope, it didn't hit the target. Although the initial targets are a bit higher, you can see the initial Fibonacci levels, but as price went lower, Pattern Trade Assistant adjusted the targets. You see, if I restretch the fibs, now they coincide exactly. So the 382 is 78.198, 78.198, and the high of this candle was 78.197. So 1 decimal of a pip, and it didn't trigger. Okay, let's wait until it hits the level. If it goes a bit higher, I will close it manually, because half of a pip or 1 decimal of a pip, it makes some difference. Okay, a bit higher. I want at least ask price to hit this level. The ask price is one of red. We will wait for this. One more, slightly more. Okay, then I will come back later. If not, that no. Let's go next. Aussie dollar. Aussie yen is the next pair. The swing moves lower. Do we have a pattern? Nope, we don't have a pattern. Aussie New Zealand, no changes. Aussie Canadian, we have a swing continue lower, and then we have a swing continue higher. So on Aussie Canadian we have it this way. Let me do this stuff. A potential trading opportunity looks this way, from X to A to B to C and to D. If you heard the sound, this is the sound of Pattern Trade Assistant. Come on, it should be this. Okay, a potential bad pattern if it moves higher. Aussie Canadian, a new trading opportunity. You see, it closed the first half and break even the rest automatically. I've been looking at some trades, and now I have the second half of this position. I've been looking at Trading View. I was not doing anything. Everything was done by Pattern Trade Assistant. Okay, Aussie Canadian, let me draw this opportunity. Minus Aussie Canadian. It seems to me I have this on my radar. Aussie Canadian 1 hour. What do I have on Aussie Canadian? 4 hours cipher, and right now I have running this. Boom. Okay, what I would do? I would do it this way. I would switch this to 1 hour. Okay, and then I would draw this smaller pattern first. Come on, from C to X, and it is not valid with my quotes. Okay, come on. Let me redraw it. The cipher was this way. Done. And I need some Fibonacci levels as well for it to play correctly. Okay, it is not valid with my quotes. Nothing valid here. My C point is lower than A. So it happens. Different quotes, different brokers. Okay, let me delete this stuff then. New Zealand dollar. We went a bit lower, and now we didn't yet start the upswing because we didn't violate the most recent lower high. So it is still downside. no upswing have started. New Zealand yen, nothing here, no changes. New Zealand Canadian, New Zealand Canadian, nothing here. Dollar yen, we went higher and then we broke lower. The downswing have started because we've broken that most recent higher low. Okay, so this is obviously not a trading opportunity, but this bullish one can easily be a potential bad pattern. The lowest low somewhere around this peak, the highest high around this peak as well, the lowest low and the highest high. So the potential bullish bad pattern looks this way. Dollar yen, do I have this opportunity? Dollar yen, nope, no dollar yen on my radar. Majors, dollar yen is here, it is 1 hour and it is a bullish bad pattern. C to X, and the rest is calculated automatically. Stretching the fibs, I will do the fib calculations. Sorry, let me switch it here. 676 to be precise. Now my fib coincides exactly. 676 is the entry. I am to mark the stop loss. 11.24.1 is the stop loss. So when I press L, Petland system automatically calculates the distance between the entry and the stop loss, and then it can calculates the percentage that I am willing to use. I already done it in settings of this Petland system, and then it places the limit order, one to take profit 1 and the second one to take profit 2. Boom, boom. Petland system just set 2 orders. Done. Dollar yen is the next trading opportunity. Dollar Canadian, let's look at this. I have something running based on 4 hour maybe. What do we have? We have a swing a bit higher and then we have a swing lower, like this. Okay, done. And the last pair on 1 hour is Canadian yen. Canadian yen, no changes unless we move to the upside and trigger this kind of pattern, like this. X to A to B to C to D, but I doubt it that we move there ever. So I will just leave this pattern to remind me that I was looking for a pattern, and if price ever goes higher I will be notified. I can also place alert here somewhere. If it breaks B, for example, just place an alert, right click, add alert. You see Alt plus A, you will add an alert and it will make some sound, maybe telling you that price went higher. You can set the same with Metatrader. Let me find some trading opportunity. For example, here, if it breaks this, you can set alert, right click, trading, alert. Here it is. And then you can stretch this alert this way, like this. Okay, come on. You see, coinciding with this. Boom. So this is the alert. It will notify you if the price hit the level. The next thing is to switch to 4 hour time frame and to find some opportunities from there, or maybe adjust the existing ones. Okay, euro dollar is the first one running, almost hit my target levels, but then it reversed. It almost hit my first target level. euro dollar 4 hour. Here it is. It was quite low. Well, not maybe a quarter to target was left. Let me close this. So this is the euro dollar. Let me set the Fibonacci's. From here to the lowest low, it was quite close to that. Euro yen, it is the movement to the downside like this. I think we have a larger cipher setting up on this pair, and it looks this way. I have a smaller cipher running based on 1 hour, and here's the larger cipher based on 1.2. 1.2 is not enough for a cipher pattern, but I have to check my quotes with my broker. You know that I can't have those slight differences. What is it? Euro yen. Euro yen 1 hour looks this way, and euro yen 4 hour looks this way. A to B to C and to D. No, nothing happens. No trade opportunity detected by pattern trader system. So stay away from this. No trade here based on 4 hour. Euro Aussie. Okay, we have it this way, but it is pretty far from completion, so no changes. Euro NZD, we also have a 4 hour time frame butterfly pattern that is pretty far from completion. Before that we will complete the Euro New Zealand 1 hour Gartley. If we go higher, we first feed the Gartley, and then if we go even higher, we will fill this Euro New Zealand butterfly pattern. Okay, so Euro Canadian potential cipher pattern, maybe if it goes lower from X to A to B. 349, no, definitely no cipher pattern. The minimum B for cipher is straight 2, so it doesn't meet the criteria. Pound dollar, we have it this way, and here we have potential trading opportunity. Nope, this high should be higher than this high. No trading opportunity. Pound New Zealand, we've broken the low, nothing changes. Pound Aussie, going lower. Let me check something from here to here. 379, not good. Pound New Zealand, seems to me we won't ever have the completion of this pattern. So maybe it will never complete. I will draw it a bit later if it goes higher, but now I wanted it fresh. Go in here, then we go here and lower, so like this. New low, done. Pound Canadian, we had a lower high and then we have a lower low. Continue. Pound CHF, lower low. Aussie dollar, we have a bullish Gartley based on 1 hour. It hit the first target, half position was closed, second half was break even. Aussie yen, we have a running 4 hour Gartley based on this pair. We have a swing to the upside as well, like this, and then to the downside like this. Aussie yen, let me check it. Yes, it moves sideways, nothing changes. Okay, let's go next. Aussie New Zealand, nothing changes. Aussie Canadian, It should be this way, and UC point. Okay, New Zealand dollar, NZDUSD. I'm looking for this pair to go higher, but it doesn't go there, so targets should be recalculated this way, maybe. Which one is the lowest? This way. So very small target. Target number 1 is this. Target number 2 is still good. So after adjustment, the targets are much smaller. Okay, NZDUSD looks this way in my Metatrader. Let's go next. New Zealand dollar, New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen. The 2 trading opportunities on my radar. Which one completes first? Then it will be mine. New Zealand yen. It looks this way. So here we don't have the C point requirement. The C point of a Gartley should be more than 618, but here it is 517. So I hope if we go higher, maybe this way, then we will have a Gartley pattern this way. Maybe, yes. 2 steps ahead of the market, just thinking. If it goes there, I'm ready for this scenario. New Zealand Canadian, no changes. Potential butterfly formation, but pretty far from completion. So nothing happens. We can have potential butterfly, maybe potential butterfly if we drop it this way. No, 782 is a Gartley. With harmonic approach, it would be a butterfly pattern because it is about 786. Because in harmonic patterns we are looking at the precise ratios. The price is obviously closer to 786 rather than to 618. That's why it is a butterfly pattern with harmonic approach. But with an advanced pattern approach, this would be a Gartley pattern because the B point should lay within the range of 618 and 786. If it less, even 1 pip less than 786, this is a Gartley. 786 or more, this means butterfly. Okay, so this is the main difference between advanced and harmonic approaches, and it is a great mistake if you use harmonic pattern approach and you execute your trade with limit orders as it is executed in advanced pattern approach, and vice versa. You may use advanced pattern approach, advanced pattern ratio, and execute the trades the way they are executed with harmonic patterns. So make sure that you have back tested, because even slight deviation from the rules, from the original rules, you may be thinking that you are improving your strategy, but in the long run you will fail. This is the main mistake of traders. Traders think they are smarter than other traders. It was my mistake as well. I was thinking that I am smarter than the developer of harmonic patterns, Scott Carney. I thought I am the smartest man on the planet. So I modified his approach this way, I modified his approach that way, I was trading his patterns this way, I was trading his patterns that way, and so I just wasted 2-3 years of my career trying to trade those patterns different way. And in the end I came to the original rules. They are listed on my website. You can read them. Just go to www.ps-software.net/learn the patterns and click on whatever harmonic patterns you want to be explained. You will have the identification rules, you will have the trade execution rules, and you will have the trade management rules. And the same thing happened to me with advanced patterns. I was trying to trade advanced patterns, but then typically I was changing my rules not only mostly when I had a drawdown, because nobody wants to change something, nobody wants to change anything when he has a winning streak. If it works, it is perfect. Let me do the same. No discipline required. But when we are in a drawdown, we are looking for some ways to improve that strategy, because we think that the strategy doesn't perform very good. It should give us losers. But the reality is that we have losers as well as winners, and we cannot avoid losers. We should accept them as they are. And to accept the losers, you should know how many losers your strategy is actually able to produce. You are to do the backtesting. You should know your strategy back and forth from A to Z, from top to down, and so on and so forth. Every single turn of your strategy should be the one that you have predicted. Otherwise, you will be gambling. Even if you will use some filter like moving average, you will say, okay, let me apply some moving average with this practice to filter some losers because I am in a drawdown. You will maybe you will filter the more winners rather than losers. It may happen easily because moving average are perfectly work in a trending market, and advanced pattern strategy is actually a consolidation market strategy. So moving average is useless with the consolidation market. It gives very many false signals. Okay, hope you understood the idea. No discipline is needed when things go well, and very strong discipline is needed when things go worse. Okay, so you should be twice more aware of your thoughts, twice more aware of your feelings when you have a drawdown. The only way to dig yourself out of the drawdown is to trade consistently the same approach you've been trading before that. So because that approach produced some profits, this approach produced some losses, and this approach will produce some profits in future. You should have a confidence. If you don't have a confidence, poor you are, you will fail. Okay, let's go to my Metatrader. Aussie dollar, we have some winner. Yes, I remember that. So total open trades: Euro dollar, New Zealand dollar, Aussie Canadian, no trade here, dollar Canadian, Aussie yen, Aussie dollar, half position left, Euro yen, upon New Zealand not yet, pending, others are pending. Let's go to see some performance of my strategy, some historical performance. I will save as detailed report. To calculate some correct numbers, I will save it in XLS format to make some adjustments, because I dislike how the Metatrader calculates my statistics. So I will just do some adjustments, and you will see that I'm not cheating or faking my statements. I'm doing something very needed things. Okay, let's go to some numbers. First, let's go to initial numbers. Suppose you are trading, and in the end you decided to extract your detailed statement to know if your strategy performs the way it was backtested. And on your backtesting, your results should say that you should have 58% of profitable trades. Yes, and you see with your Metatrader report that you have 49% of profitable trades, and you say, why? What I'm doing wrong? I'm doing exactly what the strategy has to do. Maybe I did calculated the backtesting wrong way. Maybe I am making some mistakes, and you start looking for a way to improve your results. You start looking for a way to actually erase the error that you don't do. And when you start to looking for a way to improve your strategy, to make it more perfect, to fit it better to backtesting results, this is what I call the self-sabotaging. When you start looking for those things, you self-sabotage yourself, and you don't perform the strategy exactly the way it is needed to be performed. Okay, so how you can deal with this number. First of all, what we should do with this Metatrader detailed report. We should go to our home page, we should click the filter, and let's get rid of cancelled trades. Yes, click on cancelled, choose them all, choose all those lines of cancelled trades, and right click and delete. Done. Let's delete this picture as well. Okay, now we should go here to profit, and here it is very important. There are profits that are less than 0, and there are profits that are more than 0. But in case of my first target winner, yes, I close half of my position, and the second half stop loss moved to break even. Yes, so in this way I should have a 0. Overall, the pattern is a winner. I had the first target. I don't have loser anymore. I have a risk-free opportunity. And if price reverses and hits my break-even level, so I should stay 0. Sometimes it is exactly 0, but sometimes because of slippage I have it negative. And believe me, most of the time I have that slippage. Most of the time it is negative rather than 0. Most of the time. If we go here, we will have it less than 0, less than 0, slightly less than 0, less than 0, less than 0. So instead of having a 0 opportunity, instead of having that let's say a winning opportunity, because if we have a 0, this means we have a pattern that have won the first target. Yes, so how can we calculate the accuracy of a pattern? If we calculate zeros as a losers, they should be calculated as a winners. So I am to do slight modification. I'm not interested in the absolute numbers. I'm only interested in the amount of winners versus the total trades. So if I change those losers like this, I never risk less than $6. So this is the slippage, believe me. Sometimes it's rather big slippage, $2 slippage. Okay, we have those. How many? We have pretty many of them. So show me only the zeros, and let me turn them in slightly positive. 0.00001, like this. Okay, let them all be the same way. Just stretch this formula towards the rest of the numbers. And now they look like zeros, but in fact they are slightly more than 0. So let's go to disable filters. No changes will be done anymore. So in absolute numbers, if we calculate that, yes, maybe $1 here, $1 there, I just added myself $20 more, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so first of all, let's calculate the initial deposit withdrawal. Initial starting deposit, it equals what I have generated, what I have right now, minus what I have generated. Yes, so the initial position is this. That was the initial deposit that I'm calculating from. Let's calculate the total net profit in percentages. So it equals this, what I have started from, divided by what I have generated. So it is vice versa. It equals what I have generated divided by what I have started from. So it is 100%. Okay. Now let's calculate this amount of trades. Okay, this is the total amount of trades, and I am interested in the amount of trades that were with us. I am to use this formula. It should be this. The formula is if count if. So I am interested to count if within this range. Let's go. Oh no, come on. Yes, from N7 to N173. Yes, I'm interested within this range. count if more than 0. So it will tell me how many winners I have. That's it. So I have 105 winners. So these winners include zeros as well. Yes. So because 0 is a winner, it's not a loser. Okay, let's calculate losers. It is pretty simple. We have total minus winners, so the rest is the losers. Let's calculate the accuracy. It equals winners divided total. This is the accuracy of winners, 61%. Percentage, boom, boom, done. Okay, let's calculate the amount of losers. It equals 1 minus this equals 39. Turn into percent. Okay, 3860%. And now we are to adjust our average winner and average loser. Yes, of course, we need to do that. And first of all, how we should calculate the average winner, because now we have zeros in our count of winners. This number should be less, it should be smaller, and this number should be larger because we don't have zeros being losers anymore. So to calculate this, let me go and copy this, copy that, because the formula will be very much alike, very much the same. I would copy it here and this formula. Okay, but instead of count if, I need average if. Average, give me average if within this range more than 0. Okay, so the average is 24. Can it be so? We had 24 before that, and we have 24 after that. 24.78, 24.29. No, it can't be within this range more than 0. Okay, let me calculate it this way. Copy. Something is not okay with this formula. It should be much worse. Control V. Within this within this range less than 0. Sorry. Within this range less than 0. Negative 22. Okay, let it be this way. Instead of 17 it is negative 22, and here instead of 24 something we have 24 something else. But why it didn't change that radically? I don't understand this. Okay, let it be. So the average of risk to reward is average winner divided, sorry, it equals average winner divided by minus average loser. I just multiplied it minus because I don't want it to be negative. So it is slightly more than 1, almost 1. So if you have the if you generate more, it says that I generate more than I lose. On average I generate 1.08, and I have a 61% of chance to generate 1.68 rather than lose 1. So this what the two main characteristics of the strategy are here. Okay, let it be 173. Okay, I know it. It's not 173. Is this level? It should be 172. We should change it here. First of all, 172. The range is not okay. We should change it here. 172 as well. Okay, now it looks like nice. Instead of 24 we have 19, and instead of 17 we have 22, and the average risk to reward looks the same as with my backtesting results. It is 0.87. With my backtesting it is 0.9. and the amount of profitable trades is 58%, 58 to 59 depending on pair. Okay, but the average risk to reward is 0.9 plus minus 3%, 0.93, 0.87, so it is pretty good. It stays within my strategy. So now you know how to objectively evaluate your strategy, and you know that the strategy I'm performing real-time trading with real-time trading exactly repeats the results of backtesting. So no worries about something. And although I have the kind of drawdown that lasts for the third week already, it is lasting for the third week. Let me call that picture back. Waiting for it to open. Here's the picture. Since 19th of September, I come and sit here every day, 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening. I do the same routine 3 times a day, and I generate nothing. I move sideways. I lose some money, then I move sideways, losing, winning. So for 2 weeks already, I generate nothing. But my backtesting says that if I continue doing the same, come and sit here every day and doing the same and the same, finally I will break it through, and then I will consolidate on a larger level, and then I break it through and then consolidate on a larger level as well. Okay, so that's it. The only thing that is needed is the objective evaluation of your real-time trading results. I hope you liked this video. Hope you understood the things I was talking about. If so, give me a thumbs up. Share this video on social media. Subscribe to my new episodes. Until then, good luck and good trading. Hope to see you soon.